Hey, Mav. Oh, I forgot that this was here. Let me just do that. Okay, hello guys. Welcome to class, everyone. Hello, I am Mav, your curious and tuber. Do PNGtuber stuff at times. Do some art a lot of times. Yeah. Okay, thank you for getting first. You're very quick today. Welcome. Welcome in, and also welcome in, Turtle Scholar. I saw you earlier, so yeah, welcome in. We're gonna be working on some art today. I'm going to just yap for a little bit, and then we'll get started. Um, yeah. Sorry if that little no signal thing was on for a little bit longer than it should have. You won't believe me if I tell you this, but um, for right before stream, like while you were um, I still can't pronounce that. I can't pronounce that like figuretta the thing, but yeah, I don't even know if I'm saying it correct in this one. The meme name in this one. Uh, but when I was doing that, or when that was playing, I actually just brushed my teeth for no reason whatsoever. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It was like 2.5 minutes before it ended, so I was like, why not? Like, let's just, let me brush my teeth. I forgot to do it in the morning, so why not just do it right before, like, two 2 minutes before stream, like, before stream actually began, yeah, that was a choice. That was a choice, I guess. I actually did a lot of things like last minute before stream today. Um, I guess like one of them, I guess I did like three things, or like like why didn't you do this like hours before stream? Like I had like the entire morning to do it. Scenario. But yeah, first thing I did, uh, like around the last 10, 10 or 20 minutes before stream began, I decided to wash my bathroom because I didn't do that on Tuesday or or yesterday or Monday. So yeah. Also, I'm just getting some music out. Let's just play some Yumi again, just so I could just talk a little bit while there's some nice music playing. Shuffle. And let me lower it down for myself. There we go. Okay. Why is that still on? Oh. Also, by the way, we have this is technically the just chatting stuff. I just like duplicated the streaming tab, but yeah, we're going to just have this one be like separate. So, we could like swap between like each ones like that. Gotta do things when the mood strikes. Otherwise, it never gets done at all. Yes. Yeah. And yeah, again, like have ADHD brain, a lot of things. Like I have a lot of deadlines to meet. In I don't want to really talk about on stream, but like yeah, just know I have a boatload of stuff. Uh I mean, there's also a reason why like I'm like there's also like so many other projects I want to do for the VTubers that I haven't gone around to because timing and everything. Um But yeah, I watched the bathroom like 10 or 20 minutes before stream. Then in the last like 5 or 3 minutes before I actually press go live, I my Papa Ant wanted me to download some music. I've already told you guys that Papa Ant is a DJ. So yeah, someone asked for like how many songs is it? Again, like he gave me like a list. Someone asked for like 30 songs to be done before Saturday, and I'm the only one who knows of like websites that could like download you like songs and stuff. totally legal. Legally, of course. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, um, yeah. So I'm just like doing. I had to do that before like Saturday, and I still have a lot of. I have like another like huge list I have to do for him. That is coming in like maybe like 2 weeks from now. Yeah, like 2 or 1 week from now, I guess. I don't know how to do like day math, I guess, but yeah. So that's a little bit stressful too, but yeah. Hopefully I can get it done after stream, but it's not looking likely. Oh gosh. I did get 2 songs in, but yeah. And then yeah. Yeah. That's all to mention also, by the way, that I have not I still need to like work on like my art projects for school because that's also that's also something important and stuff. I decided to do a little bit of practice today with or not today, yesterday um with like just drawing poses and stuff. We're supposed to work on like fabric. So like I guess yeah, I'm supposed to like draw like some article of clothing around like a limb or something, or like something with skin on it. So yeah, yeah. So I still, oh my gosh, yeah. Also, during like when I went to class this week, during art class, I they told us we're going to be working on shading stuff. I do not know what is with like all of these like students and wanting to do like shading like so a little bit. Okay, sorry about that. You refresh. We had a little bit of a little bit of a hiccup right now. I'm just gonna wait for everyone to come back in. But yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I should have mentioned this in like Discord or something. But Wi-Fi's been like kicking itself in the boots this week. So you might see a few like your usual like everyday kind of like crashes and stuff. I might even have like some like internet disconnects. Like the internet disconnected this early this morning. So yeah, just be warned if that happens. The stream like frequently and stuff. But yeah, I mean, again, you have to know how to live with that for now. As long as we have this kind of Wi-Fi, this is gonna happen a lot. Where was I? Oh yeah, oh yeah, the art students and stuff and shading. Um, yeah. So I love, I still like, I know that people love like different parts about like the art process and stuff, but like I just don't get shading. At least like in like graphite shading, it's it's like um how do I describe it? How do I describe like I just don't get it because like value variation and stuff, I have to like think about like I had to like control like, oh, this is very light, I need to keep it light. Oh, this is very dark, I should keep it dark and stuff like that. But like I had to keep it consistently because it's a traditional drawing, so you could definitely tell if they're like scratches and stuff. This one is block and shading, so it's a little bit closer to like cell shading that I'm doing on like my digital arts, but at the same time, I usually just go for like two colors and stuff, rather than just one color but just slightly darker. I yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just not my thing to be shading and stuff. And yeah, they like someone like mentioned it, like because I like yeah. I might like talk to my professor if like they could like teach me any techniques and stuff, but like yeah, like I don't know, they have me doing like hook. I have to do like hook line and stuff, and then like think about like like how to like form the actual like mold of shading and stuff. I don't think we're shading for the fabric assignment. Also, I don't know if I should be mentioning what kind of assignment I am but doing, but yeah. But yeah, I don't think we're shading for it. I'll reread the criteria because I did make that mistake before in like an earlier project. But yeah, it's it's just difficult for me because like yeah I don't even know if I said like what the student said, but yeah, they said that yeah, shading helps with like developing like the like better like developing the form and everything like that, and like like it helps, it like is a good tool to like assist you in like making it further like maybe like realistic or something like that, I guess. I don't see it because for me, I mostly rely on the form, I guess, a little bit more, which they did. Yeah, yeah. They commented me on the like the sketch that I did. I think I like master like quickly drawing like forms and making like the postures like about either accurate or have like its own like unique shape to it. Um but yeah, they complimented me on the flow of the actual figure, but yeah, when it came to like shading and stuff, I mean they didn't like say they hated it or liked it. It just mainly because I was complaining, I guess. But yeah, like mainly just because I just straight up said I hate shading. But yeah, I guess like realistic shading is where I have it. I don't mind like cell shading on digital and anything like that. And I think like shade like if I wanted to like do more detailed shading like stuff for like little art stuff, I would still be okay with that. But I don't know. Traditional shading is a nightmare for me. um but yeah, I just simply don't get it because I just don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't know how to shade correctly, I guess. But I don't know. I yeah. Just double checking everything is doing all right. Let's see. What else can I talk about? I guess. Oh, oh man, yesterday. Oh my gosh, I was like disassociating hard. Like, yeah, I did. I like did like only like 15, 14 minutes, 15 or 10 minutes of like of the drawing stuff, like I mentioned, but it took me a lot. Like it like was very late at night where I was doing that. Oh my gosh. Yesterday, I don't know what was with me, but I just wanted to like just make food. Okay, I wanted to make and eat food. Like I don't know. Um, I was like still following my like calorie goal and everything from like my fit like my little app that does that, like tracks it for me. But like, oh man, I don't know. I don't know. It was like I don't know. I had let me look at the app actually. I've been like charging my phone by the way, so yeah. Since chat is like that, but yeah, let's see. What do they have? Because No, it was like it was just a variety of stuff that like I just ate, I guess, but like never went over like my limit. Yeah, yeah, and for breakfast, maybe it's because I didn't have like too much filling stuff for breakfast. I had I made some more deviled eggs. I didn't take a photo that time. So sorry for anyone who wants to see deviled egg progress. I don't know. I don't know if anyone wants to see that still, but yeah, it's just like how I'm trying to practice cooking and stuff. I had some strawberry yogurts. Also had some grains with that, but that was pretty much it for breakfast. Uh, During lunch, I had like a salad. I had like avocado toast. Yes, a millennial. So, I don't know if like that millennial culture of like eating like avocado toast is still relevant, but yes. I had that. I had a muffin. Then I had like a peanut butter jelly sandwich and mashed potato, not mashed potatoes, just potatoes. We were going. I did have like there was like a fried chicken, but I don't know something about like me disassociating and like I think like I was just watching stream and playing Minecraft. I think it just I don't know had some snacks I guess, but yeah, I don't know something about yesterday. I just wanted to just eat and then also just disassociate and just watch some like random like Twitch streams and videos, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was just one of those kind of days where it was like, what? Oh, I don't even know what kind of expression I could give like this one. I guess. Well, it was a day. I guess. Yeah, it was a day. It was a day of all times. I guess. But yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should have went on like a little bit more walks, but like, yeah. Maybe I need to touch some kind of grass or something. But oh yeah, let me put this back to charge so I could last maybe along with it. Thank you for the ichthyologist. Thank you for the sub for 3 months. Let's go. 3 months. Ah, okay. Nice. They okay, wait. I need to check if like oh yeah, I need to check if this stuff have oh it's that fat turtle spin. Yeah. Let me check my alerts actually on here just so it could like be I could actually hear it. But yeah, thank you for the subscription. I hope you will like the emotes and everything. Yeah. Let's see. Did I make any new ones or was it let's see. Tell me if any of these are wait, do we have like exclamation mark emotes? I don't know. I don't know the chat command they did before, but yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna like do it manually and just press every single one, even the ones that are like probably not available to like your average subscriber. But yeah, none of that. We don't have like any tier 2 or tier threes. But yeah, that's all my emotes right there. Oh, so yeah, that is the bit reward there. Yeah, I should probably like make that like a little bit more like high quality because like just you have to like spend like legit like more money than you should have I guess with that one. So yeah, that was just like I just cropped out a lot from that emote that was originally just an art piece I guess. Um, but yes. Let's see, what was I talking about later? Um, um. Oh, also, I guess I slept a little bit late. Don't like uh don't don't uh, uh don't question me. But yeah, I worked a little bit late on a little bit. I did a little bit of comic work, I guess. Not much, but like I got like a few panels down for the comic I'm gonna upload on my next year's birthday. And yes, I am working on it right now. This the comics I work on are way longer than like your usual like 4 panel comic. And I don't really give myself like a page limit, so who knows? Like at any point, I could accidentally make like my next like longest comic issue again for no reason other than why not? But yeah, let's see. One, two, like I'd say like three and a half of like of panels, I guess. I'm just saying like three and a half, or two and a half, I guess, is more accurate because yeah, like some of them are still like I need to color them in, but also like I did color in like some of like characters and stuff like that, but not the backgrounds. But yeah, I was working on that at like 1:30 and then ended like I like clocked out at like 2. My bed was very comfy when I went to bed though. So yeah. Also because of all this like traditional art I've been doing, oh my back has actually been kind of like paining me for once. I'm usually like, I have like decent posture and stuff, but or at least like I don't like feel too much pain when I like sit like straight up and stuff. I'm actually gonna posture. I'm just gonna like do a free posture check with you guys and a stretch just because. Yeah. um Alerts, that's what it was. But yeah, like I don't know, my just the like I for once have been feeling like maybe like 3 days in a row now with just some back pain from 100% is from like me just working on like art projects and my well, the comic was, I done it infrequently, so I can't like fault like just that one time, but yeah, it's just been a little bit of work and maybe some IRL stuff happened, stuff that maybe made my back a little bit worse, but yeah. Um, Let me change the sound. Let me see. So I think this one should just be. Oh, I know that's scale. That's scale volume. Let me send a test alert. Maybe it's because it's low for me. But yeah, I think you guys could hear it just fine. It seemed pretty high. Also let me know if like they're like too loud. Oh, that's 10%. I'm going to definitely raise that one up. I'm going to just raise them all up to like 50. Why is this one not? Okay. Okay. 50. Oh, whoops. Nope, that's scaling. Volume. Yeah, these work. Okay, good. Um, and yeah. Let me just check.
Antimav just cheered 1 beans.
I wish
Born
I could
too
like
late to
vary
explore
the
the Earth.
sounds.
Born too
Honestly.
early to explore
Oh,
space.
why?
Born just in time to spam memes.
Oh.
Ichthyologist _ just cheered 1 beans. XDX.
XDX, ichthyologist. Yeah, thank you for that. Also, I don't know why OBS was like very low for some reason. Maybe like I don't know. I don't know for what reason. The vertical bar too, of course.
Ichthyologist underscore just cheered 1 beans. XDX.
Does it say vertical bar? Did it say vertical bar? I didn't. I don't think I heard it. Huh.
Ichthyologist underscore just cheered 1 beans. XDX vertical bar.
There it is, vertical bar. uh. Okay, so you have to be
Ichthyologist
together
underscore
for it.
just cheered 1 beans. XDX vertical bar.
Hmm. It was weird. I guess like you need to have them together just so it could like say vertical bar because I don't. Yeah, I don't think it did that when it was like spaced. Hmm. What was I on about? Oh yeah, I was doing the test alert stuff. Thank you for that, by the way, and also thank you for the beans. Really appreciate all your beans. Don't worry, I'll definitely spend them on beans.
Ichthyologist underscore just cheered 1 beans. XDX vertical bar underscore 1 plus.
1 plus. Hmm. XDX, XDX. Yeah. But again, very much appreciate it. And let's see. What else to talk about? Because usually I have at least like 45 minutes of yapping material before I get back into it. Also, yeah, since you were last year, I kind of thought of like how I will yap during like art streams and how I'll yap during um like just chat like these like just chatting segments. Um Even though I didn't like put down just chatting just yet. Um but or not just yet, but just I don't really change category that often. Um for whatever reason. But yeah, for like these like opening bits with just me like just yapping with chat and myself sometimes. I just mostly just will talk about like some IRL stuff. I'll talk about like maybe like latest like art projects I did like off stream and stuff. Speaking of which, yeah, I will show off the one we did for the schedule art, which yeah, if you haven't noticed, for if no one gives me like any like um fan art or anything like that, because I know I might will be lurking in the background while getting ready to bed. Understood, ichthyologist. I hope you have a good sleep, and everyone in chat, go tuck in my moderator right now. Okay, you better do it right now. Okay. Anyways, but yes, hope you have a good rest, ichthyologist, and or just straight up just going to bed, just go to sleep. Yeah. But yeah, and thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I did make like a new schedule art and stuff. If any, since I know that I'm like a very like I'm a small creator and everything. Like I'm like a small VTuber, PNGtuber, whichever one you want to call me. I'll make my own like schedule art. So yeah, I still want to like have like some like people giving me like their art and stuff like just like like send them your way, use the hashtag artmound. I'll like check that. Actually, let me check that right now. Let me check on Twitter, and then I'll check on Blue Sky to see if anything has been posted, but mostly no. Yeah, I don't think anything has been posted other than my art. um but yeah, let me just let me check here. But yeah, also you could send it on Discord. Oh, yeah, I should probably just do like I'll just do social. Uh, yeah, I'll just do socials. I was gonna do like Twitter and stuff like that, but there you go. There's my socials. You could go to any of those, but yeah. Um, but yeah, use like the hashtag ArtMound. If you're on like like Twitter or Blue Sky, I have those too. And then like you could just join my Discord and like post it in the ArtMound channel. And yeah, I'll definitely be checking that. But yeah, that was really cool art. Thank you. I'm going to yeah. Um okay, let's talk about this I guess then. After the whole thing like about like my schedule art and stuff. But yeah, this is what did I label this again? I like have them for like different names. Ant in Matt's clothes. If you didn't know, my real name is Matthew. Yeah, hello, I'm Matthew, and I don't care if you guys know my first name, my real life first name. Um, I mean, like it's been said like multiple times in my like in my YouTube and probably even on stream too, like in the background. Um, so yeah, there's no hiding it. But yeah, so yeah, these are this is me or Fuma specifically. You could tell by the hair difference here and the mandibles on the sides, on both sides. And yeah, it's just like a like kind of like a like trace, but also like a like just a redrawing of of this IRL photo I took at like a farm or a like tourist destination farm, I guess. Uh where yeah, we just had like it was just like kind of like a family little family get together kind of event kind of thing. Just it's like close to it's like it oh wait no, it is October. It is October, so like we picked out pumpkins and stuff. Yeah. I also took some photos of like the animals and stuff. I don't have them on my computer, but yeah, on my phone. Yeah. But yeah, I just like I wanted to like just draw myself in some IRL clothes. The original plan was to like try to like draw it in like like Fuma's actual proportions because I'm a very bulky fella. You could tell even by like the sketch I did. That yeah. Oh, also yeah, I will actually show because again, so Paradigm Lich. Um, I will show you guys, I guess, the IRL photo. I did crop out. My brother was in there. I know that if you like watch any of my like older content and stuff, you would or seen at times like my brother shows up a few times, but I don't want I just don't want to dox them specifically, just so if anything happens, my family won't get caught up in that. Like yes, I am showing my real life face, but I do not want this to be like saying like, oh, you should like find my real life location or anything like that. Like keep have like decency, have the like the common sense to like not put like trackers in my food or something like that. I don't know. Something like something like crazy like that, I guess. Like yeah. Unless it gets like I really don't want like me to like not like have to like leap like I don't want to like become like a shut in for any time because yeah. I really like going outside and going to like and I really want to go to like conventions and stuff, so yeah. I've never been to any, so or at least like anything like well known, I guess. Oh yeah. Just take this as just me just want to just being free to just show my face because I have before. Yeah. Anyways, that's just going into this immersion break for everyone, I guess. This is what the IRL photo looks like. I don't think this is. Oh wait, no, this is the one-to-one thing. But yeah, Oh wait, no, nope. There's like different crowds. I think this was taken like slightly at a different time. Mama Aunt took these photos, so yeah. Just trying to like line them up. So yeah, but yeah, that's me. That's me. Look at me right there. But yeah, I'm a little bit of a like a bulkier fella. Like I said, like oh, wrong way to resize myself. I'm a little bit of a bulky fella, so like I wanted to like I might like in the like if I have time, I might like redraw this, but in like these actual clothes because as you can see, the clothing is not like fully accurate. Yes, I recolored it intentionally, but there's like distinct like little patterns in there that I wanted to add, but didn't have the time because this was like a schedule art thing. I didn't want to like waste time because I had like other priorities to take care of. But yeah, I don't know if anyone wants me to do like a like I don't know like I was thinking about this as like oh it would be kind of like this is kind of be cool because like I think like it's like some bright colors and stuff and like it's like just kind of like me kind of trying to express a little bit yeah now that yeah for a long time I haven't like dressed myself I guess mom and pop and have been kind enough during like school days to like just set out like our school clothes and stuff and like made sure like we were like all like fairly like suited for us to go outside and stuff. The only bad thing is that like I didn't really think of like the interest of like considering my own like form of fashion and stuff. I mean, yeah, maybe I guess I liked polo shirts at the time, but that was kind of because there was a dress code for polo shirts and I don't know, maybe it was like a like what is that term again? Stockholm syndrome or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. And I kind of like it. I don't know, developed like some kind of liking to the polo shirt as like a formal thing, but yeah. I think it's still kind of there. I do like unbuttoned button up shirts like this, like where I just like have it as like almost like a coat kind of thing. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. And you can see on my model that I love. I already mentioned like during the design phase, I wanted to have male ants have like a like overcoat or like some kind of like suit kind of like thing. So yeah, I think that still like is there. Yeah. But yeah, like I just thought like, oh hey, let's yeah. If I did have like more time and stuff, and like I could like this is so I don't know. I don't draw my me IRL like too often, so this is like next best thing. So um yeah let's see. I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry about that, guys. Um I darn it, why? Why does this happen to me? um I wanted to draw Fuma in these kind of clothes, but also could have been like Soul as well. Soul like, he's already wearing like I said, he's already wearing like an overcoat kind of thing. Way too similar to what I'm wearing aside from like the shorts. Fuma is wearing shorts, but yeah, like the shorts are like one part of the whole thing. And you don't see it too often there. Um I mean, I guess we'll show it later on when I show off when I go to Krita because yeah, we're going to be working on we're going to be I guess we didn't even talk about what we're working on today. We're going to be working on the nerd emote right here for or not the nerd emote, but there is one. We're going to be working on the actually our nerd emote for or why do I keep on saying emote? The expression for the expression toggle for the Fuma model. because I want to like keep them like consistent with each form. So yeah, again, like I was busy, so couldn't do some things offline. So I thought this was like a cool way to like show like my whole process, and these take like a few hours and stuff. So I'm sure I'll have like some like time to just like kind of like yap about my process and everything like that. But yeah, um, yeah, um, what was it? But yeah, um, I just wanted to just draw Fuma in this instead of Soul, just because I guess. Wanted to try out like like alternating between the both ants, even if like I'm clearly male and everything like that. I am 100% by the way, but yeah, yeah, and I don't know. There's like some like like how do I word this? But like I just want to see like like I could see like some of the fondness between like seeing like woman wearing like like traditionally kind of like some male kind of clothing, I guess like just like just putting on like just like a coat or something like that, putting a girl in a suit kind of thing. But yeah, like I wanted to do that. I did want to make this art actually a little bit more feminine presenting, but I don't know. I was like also like working with like trying to keep the pose correctly, and that like required like from in my mind it just like felt off when I was like adding in like some like other like proportions that weren't like just the face. It is weird to like trace over like the face, by the way. Like I like ignore some parts of the face. I mean, you can clearly tell that I don't I didn't put a nose in this one when I clearly have a nose right there. I also hate ears. I don't know. I don't know. They're way too detailed for me, and I just think you could just ignore them at times. Um, but yeah, I thought like tracing over the hair was nice. Definitely could tell that I have like way curlier hair than I figured I did before. Maybe it was like the gel, but yeah, like I do kind of see a little bit more of the curls now whenever I look in the mirror. Um, when I like traced over it, it actually kind of like looks like it kind of looked like a Superman kind of curls kind of thing. But yeah, I think it was like way too sick back though. I think I like a little bit more mess in my hair, but not. I still want to like keep a little bit of order with it. I don't know. Again, I'm just like kind of like seeing about my fashion style and stuff. But yeah, I guess like as a start for going back to I guess fashion, since we're just going back and forth between topics. Um, in terms of fashion, I like to try to do like I try to like have the mentality of like if I were to design a character, what would be their like color design? Like and I obviously like a lot of your usual like kind of like clothing set is usually like kind of like monochrome at times, but when it comes to like shirts and stuff, you could still like have like some splashes of color here and there. That's also why I chose like the blue Otako sweater for when I won the Gamba for that during that stream. I wear that whenever I try to like be a little bit more like bright and everything. Yeah, because I only have like a gray sweater and it's getting a little bit warmer or colder, I guess. Well, colder for whatever region I'm in. It is very warm here, but yeah. Yeah, I just try to like style it in a way where like I could think like, oh, I'm a fictional character or something like that. what do I wear, and just try out different like looks and stuff, and see if like anything sticks to it. I don't really know about like graphic shirts where like they have like pictures on them and stuff like that, but like solid color ones. I'm literally wearing a like a white shirt right now as I'm streaming, but yeah. Um I do have a lot of like gray pants too. So I honestly I kind of like default to Toji Fushiguro from JJK. I know that that's not like I know that kind of like fashion choice does not fit for a lot of people, but like it worked for someone, so I guess yeah, why not? I'm wearing like I wear like a black shirt and like either gray or I don't really have anything white, but I don't have any white uh pants, but yeah, I do have a lot of gray pants, so I wear that kind of combo a lot. It also helps that again I have a gray sweater, so I could like still complement it with that, but yeah, I don't know. It's just a small little experiment and stuff. And maybe it's like way too much decisions to be made for like a simple clothes, but yeah, why not? Why not? I haven't done it too much, so yeah. Um, blah 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 blah. I might draw this again, but still, I think I might either I'll like feel like it or someone like tells me like, oh hey, you should do it. Also, yeah, I do not mind if you like say like, "Oh, can you? I want to make a suggestion or a request." Like like it's not going to be anything rude or anything like that. You could definitely like ask for like some like art requests and stuff within reason. Of course, I don't want to like do like I'm not like going like I don't know. There's like various things, and I'll probably like say them being like situational, but like I don't know. For now, no, 100% no NSFW. And yeah, like there's a lot of like tags like that. I don't want to like like do as like art requests. Um, yeah. Then I guess like um, I'm not a furry artist, so don't tell me about like anthropomorphic animals. I guess just because that's not really what I draw at all. So yeah, I don't know. You could look through my art and see like what would be a good like kind of thing. I do love action. I do love some like action poses. So I guess you could think about like something like high energy kind of stuff. But yeah. But yeah, I could also make requests for like art that like you want to see on like Fuma and Soul. Like I could do like some redos of like certain artworks and stuff. Maybe suggest some stuff for like new toggles and or like improve the current toggles we have here. Obviously I want to keep it in my style, but like I wouldn't mind like just a few little like like some feedback and stuff. Um, but yeah. We'll start after the ad break because it is getting close to it is indeed getting close to that time again. But yeah. Let's see what else could yap about while we still have these minutes of time. I'm actually now losing some stuff here. Let's see. We are okay. Yeah. Fashion. Then we go. I need to like again. I think I already like. If I were to like make, I was like thinking this yesterday about like, oh, maybe I should make like a list of like things I'm gonna yap about. During like at least the like this 1 hour of yapping. Um, but I think I cleared out like the list I was going like the items I was going to list off on there. Obviously, it didn't happen, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe yeah. I don't know. I'll let chat like talk amongst themselves, but while I just kind of like try to like renovate the just chatting thing, because yeah, right now it's just one to one, just like a clone of the original thing. I'm then going to remove display cap. Actually, no, I'll keep display capture here just in case. I will delete like all the other display stuff because this is not what we're doing. I think like yeah, display capture probably will be in like a separate corner kind of thing. Just make sure. Let's just like have it like here or something like that. Let's just have it like on the side like that. You know, you can't see it because of the items, but yes, there. That's like a just in case kind of thing. Don't think this will be necessary for at least there. Oh, I should probably check if these are deleting the actual. I really hope these aren't deleting like the actual things. I don't think they are. Let me delete this window capture and check on it again in here. Yeah, it's not going to affect that one. Okay, good. I don't know. When I was doing like some audio work and stuff, some stuff was like being deleted here and there. And I didn't like that. Yeah. Definitely keeping audio just like this. Yeah, Chrome. That's where we're having that. We'll still have this thing in case, like, because yes, phone is charging. Charging might be delayed, but it happens a lot of times. It happens a lot of times. We'll definitely have probably a few more, image files and stuff. I'll keep like media source here for anything that is like moving. Alerts 100% are going to be here. Um, Chat overlay, yes. I might change up the chat overlay here, but just so we can have like a difference. But for now, this hand grab. Let me put. I'll have like these images like in like their own like little separate like area. I don't want to like group them because then they could accidentally like grouped in different locations that I didn't expect. But yeah, bah, it's in the distance. Let's see. Game capture, probably don't need that. Or just chatting. I think yeah, that's as much as I'll do, and I'll keep like Fugi's. Like I do also have the Fugi stuff here, and I think that could probably be useful for like if I do any collabs with anyone. We could just like either because I think we'll either like yap or play like some casual games and stuff. So we'll have like probably like a little bit more time to yap. Really need to like think about like it because I don't know. I feel like I could have done better with like talking to Wigs a little bit more during that like the golf stream because it was just golf and yeah, it didn't have to just be just talking about our scores and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I think like yeah, it just it got a little bit awkward with like the delays and everything like that. But yeah, yeah, I think I mentioned during like in the like after show kind of stream that um oh why didn't I plug my phone charge? I think like during that point I mentioned that it was kind of like I was like up all night that time to like think like oh I'm going to like try asking about this and that kind of thing like um try like get like some like interview like questions out. Like I thought this could have been like like we could casually like, just play golf, but then we could like mostly yap about like artists because we are both artists and stuff. They do some amazing work, and yeah, I think like the most influential art for me in Wiggs's articles were the bow arts because that inspired me for VTuber Bow's concept that will happen later. The fire the bow with like like fire hands kind of thing. Yeah, that won't happen for a little bit, but still. Sorry, spoilers. Yeah. Oh gosh. Again, I've just been lenient about. I've been like trying to be casual about like the feature verse spoilers, but I don't want to make it like kind of like the next universes or the my mainline series kind of thing, because that is my original stuff, and I want to keep it like have like down the road, like it's like, oh wow, that was like super awesome, like clearly it was like super foreshadowed and stuff like that, and like I was like so shocked, and I want to have that kind of response, but with VTubers I'm like, okay, so yeah, I'm trying to like think about either like legitimate ones or ones I can make up. Bow dies kind of thing. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, like I don't know. I want to be a little bit casual about VTubers when I can like hide some stuff about um the next universe kind of thing. And maybe like things will change if like people give me like feedbacks and stuff about that. Yeah. So I haven't said anything like too late in the game in terms of like the VTubers lore, but maybe I'm mistaken. And in a bot, I mentioned the whole plot line. But yeah. Um, what else? But yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I thought like I could have like talked a little bit more during that collab and stuff. Because you could already tell that yeah we're about to go into our second ad break, and like I'm still yapping, so like I clearly have a lot of like stuff I could like just talk about, but like just when it happened, like what happens for real with like someone else, I guess maybe I just like tense up or something like that. I don't know. I need to work on like knowing about like what's going on in these situations, but yes. There we go. Oh my gosh, I thought we had a full-on internet crash there. Okay. Hey OBS, you know that you could have made some more money if you just waited until the ad break. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you get like ad revenue from like streamers, but like yeah, you could have like probably gotten like a dollar or something from me. The ad break is finishing now, really? Okay. I couldn't even like stand up because okay. Sure. Sure. Oh, it was 60 seconds. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I guess welcome back from the ad breaks and welcome back from the crash, I guess. Gosh. Let me close out of let me oh, that's me. Let me close out of these two images right here. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Let me do like a legitimate BRB. We just did ads, but yeah, I needed to use the bathroom, so I'll be real quick, and then we'll get started. Also let me change the BRB screen because I think this has been around for too long. Um, and I guess it makes sense. So yeah, we're doing the Fukured memes, or we're doing Akuma stuff. So let's do let's do this one. There you go. Okay, let's keep it on BRB, and then we'll get started in a little bit. Just let me use let me BRB back. Hey, I'm back. Let me lower down the music a little bit. Okay. And Mav. We're on here now. Oh, we're on here now. We're going to be working on food. Anyway, so yeah, this is let me get my let me get everything set up. Also, let me get my phone. Ooh, one last thing. I see the recording thing in the corner. I do not want to have this be all recorded here on sick. What's sick? Uh, actually, I don't. Do I have any other arts that I'll check that while I'm let me check that right now while I have it like this. I don't think I have any current art projects that need me to do like some time lapses. I wanna like show some off. I was going to do the IRL one, but then I remembered, oh wait, this has my brother, and I don't know, it could be overly toxic about like whatever I show. I don't know, maybe something's worse in there. Oh, but yeah, I cropped out the image for that. That's why I showed it on stream. But like, you never know. I didn't like show my like legal ID or anything. But like, yeah, I don't think I have anything that's like. I don't think I have anything that's like that at the moment. So yeah, let me turn off automatic recording, I guess. Just because I don't think I'll need it in a little bit. Okay. And let me click back onto here, and let me get my drawing tablet out. Also, speaking of drawing tablet, this is unrelated to me or anything like that, but hey, Capri got her her drawing tab, like a new drawing tablet now, or at least got it funded on Throne. So let's go. I helped out a little bit. I only like sent like $10 because I'm a little bit cheap when it comes to this. Even though like I know it will support some like someone like as awesome as Capri. They hit 1,000. By the way, they hit 1,000. Not subscribers. I'm thinking YouTube. Followers on Twitch. So that's awesome. Uh, Legitimately thought that they had like at least over 1K. Maybe could have hit like 2K or 3K by now. But like, hey, she hit her milestone regardless. So Yeah. Oh, like very soon it will be like 10,000. Well, I'm sure. I'm sure. But yeah. I'm sure there are plenty of other like Giga Chads, but like I helped out. I was actually gonna send like $1 because again, I don't want to like I'm hesitant when it comes to like money and stuff. Because I want to like develop like I want to self discipline myself to like say okay, do I really need like this one plushie or something, or could I like skip it and like that I was 100% down to like help out Shimimi's like pledge on makeshift because she's my Oshi and stuff, but like when it came to like seeing about the announcement about Honey's like Honey the Quiet Bunny's plushie, like although yes I do love like seeing her new it like the updated I guess now it's just the current one. I don't know, it was just like a rough concept before. um I was fine with, like like with the original honey bun thing design that yeah was featured in the other ones. Yeah, I do like the plush. I do like the more plush looking one, and like since it's like literally like very plush like in form, I really wanted it to become like a legitimate like plushie that you can buy on like a store or something like that. But yeah, when it actually was featured, I was like, okay, do I should I actually like support this because it's going to be around like me like $40 to $50. Do I should I really send this much? I spend like money a lot of times, I like I don't know. Although I would love to like have that, it's just I don't know. I have to like consider like my wallet. I do have like money of my own, but like still like it's still like on like some other kind of like I'm actually is kind of I'm actually is kind of I feel like that didn't require the toggle, but yes, yeah, yeah. Support Honey. Actually, let me see. Can I get the link to Honey's thing, or could anyone send it in chat? I'd be I would love to see that be posted. But yeah, let me yeah. If not, I'll do it myself. But yeah, there are also a lot of like cool ones. I also want to like oh, these are live petitions. Okay, nice. Here it is. I did not know they had like full on this. Also, the code bug slippers. I saw that as like a kind of a sort of a semi meme, but also like an actual like concept at first. I really wanted that. That's another thing I want to support, but I don't know if I could actually pre-order or anything like that. They're at 87, by the way, so that's cool. That's cool. Go support Honey's stuff. Also, I guess yeah, since I mentioned it, let's get let me get this one out. $31 too. Oh gosh. Okay, but yeah, here's the code book clippers. I don't know if I'll act this one a little bit less, but I still want this to be a reality at the same time. Like their code books look pretty. I love the plushie because it's like so like at least on like Ellie's model where she has that toggle. I want that to be an actual like thing. But yeah. I actually showed I actually showed my my younger cousin who uh the I showed my younger cousin who's like a baby right now, so very very young. I showed them like the oh whoops. I showed them the code bug keychain I have like got for free on not makeshift Google Market. Um, they seem to like it. But it could just be it's just a little like bright little toy thing, and I knew like yeah like it's like mostly harmless. It's just acrylic and maybe just the metal, but like yeah. I was thinking like oh hey maybe for a birthday present buy one for them. So yeah. Oh, like then like I'll be like helping out Ellie and everything like that, and then like helping out with others. Just yeah. I don't know. Still, like even that, I have to decide like should I actually buy it or should I just like give them like I don't know. Should I like you do a sacrifice for for them and just like give them the originals keychain? It's just like some money decision stuff. Just deciding about like what to buy and what not to buy. Yeah. Oh boy, convention artist halls. Oh gosh, I want to experience that, but like at the same time, like yeah. But yeah, let's see. Okay, but yeah, back to this. I think now I think like that's all I want to yap about that because yeah, the merch, cool. It's very cool and everything like that. I don't even know, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not very hesitant when it comes to it because who knows? Who knows? Maybe like it was like a bad purchase because like why like I don't think it was like gives me too much joy and stuff like that. That's also why I didn't like buy like I don't know like it's like I guess like I love Shmi Mi's like very like cartoony like goober chibi design, but like for like I don't know like uh I don't know, like some yeah, like I guess like Minico Muse or Ellie's. That's what what I was talking about. Like the smaller forms of those, I'm not too interested in because it's just like I don't know, anime character on my thing. It's been done already. I want to like be a little more like just I like the more like silly kind of like little concepts and like see how it can be taken further and stuff. So like yeah, the mascots are more appealing to me in my opinion. At least when it comes to like at least when it comes to merch. I do love the VTuber models. I watch a lot, so yeah. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, this is step one where I just simply copy paste the neutral expressions so I could like have like a a like general like baseline of what happens. This is why it took me a while, at least in that day when I was doing the first toggle of the default thing, it like was kind of messy and stuff. But yeah. This one is always going to be just the basic like this one right here. Yeah, there's like a few differences between the two, but like this one's definitely the 100% more accurate one. Just I have like a general basis of this. But yeah, we have manual movement, so it's like this one right here where like it's expressing itself like this. Um, Let me turn that one off. Oh no, she's no her main feature. I do like how uh like these pins are also like you could also like just exclude everything and this will be oh yeah the face is also on a separate layer, but if you like get rid of this and stuff it will still kind of look like a like the head of an ant. That's was intentional. I think I mentioned that before. Yeah. uh it's always about this. um it's always about we always start with the extra details thing and yeah. Um, this one actually has fewer frames than I thought it was going to have. But yeah, let me press this one. I'm looking at the nerd expression for reference. Let me eat something real quick. I've been yeah, much. It's gotten a little bit of energy out of me. I don't think this is on. Yeah, this is not on Mimi anymore. I think I'll keep it on, I guess. Let's just keep it on like these kind of songs. But yeah, I was thinking about like for nerd and everything. I wanted this to be the opportunity where, you know, it's a new, it's like one of the, it's like new from like, you know, it wasn't made during the first wave of it, so I wanted to like do this. I noticed that like a lot of my, most of my, like especially for soul, there's not really anything with like full body kind of like emotion and stuff, which isn't a bad thing. I don't think you really need to move your legs too much, especially if your PNGtuber is like usually like just cropped to this, you know, where it's like just usually just um like torso and up, you know. Definitely the face was more important. But like for this one, I want to do like a full body because I haven't done full bodies, and I like to like, you know, at times I do like to get creative and just try to like, all right, he's moving around, he's grooving, you know, he's doing a little jiggy jiggy right there. He's getting a little bit silly with it, you know. Like I don't know, just think of it as like a small little like part of a dance and stuff. And how I dance, like my main like dance kind of music is like electro swing. So that one definitely requires you to like use your legs a lot, you know. Like you express yourself with like less, like yes, you use like your whole body with like, you know, like some like arm gestures, like go side to side kind of thing. But like most part, the most appealing part is, at least for me, it's the like the very like, you know, like fifth, like I don't know what era this was, like the 20s, 40s, I don't know, that kind of era of like old school kind of dance where like they were just kind of like just grooving around with the music and stuff. It's like, you know, roaring 20s. It's super fun and everything like that. It's all enjoyable and stuff, you know. Um but yeah, like that's aside from the point that yeah, I wanted to like have it so like we have some like variety with like how we move and stuff. And yeah, for this one, nerd, yeah, I think it still fits. Like under when when I speak, whenever I'm like, you know, just lore dumping and everything, I do kind of stutter a little bit with like in real life. I kind of like move a little bit with my format. So sorry, I'm still eating, but yeah, I thought I should try to like do that in the in that kind of expression kind of thing. Also, I believe that, forgive me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Yeah, this one is the only one with full body where it's using like the legs right here for the jump. But it's not too much. It's not too much it's not too impressive honestly, in term, at least in contrast to the to what I did with Nerd in Souls thing. So I want to like keep it so it's like still this. Also, what is paint layer 6? What is, I'm going to just remove that one. Bye bye. But yeah, let's, what is this one? Oh, this is Manable Move. Why didn't I label this one? Maybe I did later on, but maybe not for defaults. Manable Move. Uh, Coloring. Manable Movement. Mandible Movement. Press the delete button by accident. Mandible Movement. Okay. And let me save that. Oh wait, actually let me copy paste that for why is it shift? What why is it? Oh no. Oh no, wait, do I have it weird? Oh no. Oh no, I have it weird. Oh no, I pressed something weird. One moment, I need to. I need to like remember how it. Okay, so that one. Okay, I think that's the one. Yes, yes. Okay, fixed it. I don't know how it like shuffles up a lot of times, but yeah. Let me double click this and change that for default so I could have that for later. So it's not just paint layer 2. Yes. Let's pin all of these because we're going to be using these specifically. Um this is how I started. I'm just kind of like trying to explain it with you guys just so you could follow along in case like I don't know, this like gets you in the mood like for any like a spot like if you do I mean like, yeah, like PNG tubing is like a pretty good like starting point if you want to like try to have like like try to think about like I want to make I want to make myself like an avatar and stuff, but I don't have the money for like commission, like either commissioning like anyone at all. But I do have artistic talent, so maybe if I, but PNG tubers are kind of like static and stuff like that. I want to make sure that my PNG tubers are honestly like no matter what they will move, because I saw that with a lot. Like that's the only like gripe I have for like other PNG tubers is that yes, they have amazing artwork for like that, but they're still like just reacting with just their open mouth, like open up and down kind of thing. I want them to be more expressive kind of thing, and that's why I go a little bit more cartoony with my designs. I do try to like visualize um, like um, like if this was like in an animated feature or something, like this is how like what like this is one instance of like someone like doing dialogue with like someone else. Yeah. Also, yeah, we're doing a sketch, so actually let's use this thing as the beginning sketch. I believe this should be accurate enough to yeah, this should be accurate enough so I could like use it as like a basis for the whole thing. But I am making a new one so I could use that one later for like later things. Yeah, your PNT animations are fun. Thank you. Yeah, and yeah, again, I just wanted to like oops, that's on the coloring layer. I wanted to yeah, just be a bit more expressive and just try like enjoy it like that. Sorry, not much, not chatting much. College started for me today. Oh, okay. Hope you, yeah, hope hope you have fun, I guess, or something. Daily mission. I'm trying to make them more realistic since now we have a Discord channel. I want to see like what you guys do with it. I'll give you a choice. They're very similar. For Grow About the Mission, yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to make them more believable, so they're not like, oh, stay around. You're staying with this whole chaos. No, because that's just arbitrary. Like you could just like lurk, and that's basically your mission done. I want I want like more like messages of that. Um so yeah, your mission today, although it's a weird one, there's a demon in various street signs. So you have to various street signs and various door hinges. So specifically in the top, they really like to rest on like very like high out like moderately high altitude stuff, not like any uh thing. So basically, your mission today is just to slap a street sign to ward off the demons. If you don't want to if you don't feel comfortable at getting outside to like record like you slapping a street sign thinking you're gonna dock yourself, then slap the top of your of like a try to slap the top of your your door or like the corridor thing. Um yeah. And yes, I did think a little bit too hard about that mission, but yes, I'm gonna try thinking a little bit more about some of these to be like just small little like tasks and stuff. They don't have to like mean anything. Just yeah, but yes. Um, let's go back to this. But yeah, with I'm gonna go back to my rant about PNGtubers stuff. But yes, I do. Yes, again, I want to be as expressive as I can with these, just so people could get inspired to like do their own um like their own PNG tubers to like think about like, oh, I love the like how like flowy it is. It's like an actual like kind of thing. The nearest sign to me is a stop sign one a half mile away, and it's pouring. So I'll do the hinge demon. Got it. I'll I'll go slay the hinge demon. Let's go. Yeah. What I meant by the hinges, because I just remembered that hinges are on the sides. I meant like the top of your like the top board of the door. I just don't know what they're called. But I don't know. It's like that. Well, I don't know. It's like that one activity some like like students do where they just like think like they're cool because they could like just hit the top deck kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know what's the appeal of it. I do it a lot of times, but it's just like just a cool feeling, I guess. I guess. Uh yeah. I knew what it was once. Yeah. Once I said that. Yeah. I figured, but yeah, just to clarify. But yes. Having it in onion skin so I could get more accurate with how this goes. Let's do it like let's get rid of this actually. Um so yeah. Ooh, oh I forgot about this right here. It doesn't matter if this needs that, but yes. I knew what it was once, not anymore. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I'm just talking about like slapping the slapping the top of your oh wait, no, you mean like the term. Yeah, just the top of the hall thing. Okay, also yeah, if anyone else is chatting who knows that, I don't know. Do we have any like door and or hall experts? Do we have any architects here that could help with the terms? That would be very lovely. But if not, yeah, we're just gonna stutter over this. Let's see. Looking back and forth between this one. Also I do love giving like some like little visual like wouldn't call them like Easter eggs or hints or anything. Like that would imply like it's like some story, but just a little like thing I like doing is like when I want to like have like a slight difference between like each expression between like the models. So for Soul, I put like the pointer finger out like you can see right now with like just the actually thing. That's also where it is on the emotes. But for Fuma, I wanted to do the opposite hand, which is the left hand. So yeah, just mild contrast and stuff. They're not going to be like one to one with how they're going to express this because I like to think about like um there's like a canon reason for this, which is like um in in the lore Ant or myself as Matthew came from I I spent like years as being a male and everything. So like in a female form, it's like a little bit different and stuff. So it's like yes, we are the same person, but like um we just try to we're like doing some things like slightly different because like we're not used to like these like different bodies and stuff. Uh, and even if I do get used to it, uh, I think Ant would still would try to do different things. I think I think male Ant would probably a little bit more in the like a heavy hitter thing because of his his gadget that has exceptional weight, this it's very heavy weight kind of thing. I do see that you did the activity thing. Yes. Door demon slap, let's go. And in case the slap wasn't off, this will definitely say the demon. Yeah, that's so. I'm saying I'm gonna do this one. I think this one's a cool photo. Let's see. Yes. Also, I'll do this. Also, I'll have the same kind of Why is this? Why does Discord load this super slow? Oh my gosh. Um, I know I definitely clicked on it, and if I click again, it's going to buffer. Um, I'll wait, but still. Yes, there it is. Let me show this to stream. And yeah, I think again, yes, I think that does really say the I really wish I had Nitro so I could just react with the let's go, but yeah, this works still. Let's go. Um Let me get this out. There it is. Look at Arkin with the door demon. Getting the master sword out. Yes. Oh, actually, I've been meaning to ask about that. Honors just a design thing, or are you gender fluid? Are any pronouns you prefer? I Yeah, I've honestly have considered gender fluid, but yeah, for me, I'm just straight up just a he him male kind of thing. You use they them, but yeah, I just identify myself as just purely a male guy kind of thing. Just what I was born with and everything like that. Just you know, yeah. I guess that was the only time because I've noticed I have had a frequency to go to some male and female things when it comes to self inserts, but yeah, still I love being a male, so yeah. But yeah, I do still prefer he him, but whatever you're comfortable with. But it is yeah mostly a design choice. Yes, good to know. Yeah. Maybe I might do more contemplation. It is very new where I was designing some female characters for it, but yes. Um, of course, always yeah. Of course, yeah, VTubers are dominated by female models and stuff. So a lot of males either do like Minoru Miyabe or Porcelain Maid, for example, have done um female models only. But yeah. Give me a few hours and I can have a better picture. The blade glows in the dark. Ooh, okay, that would be fun to see. But yeah. Oh yeah, and also yeah, again if you have to go, that's perfectly good. Let me get the original one out. Or the first one. I definitely did sketch that one. I definitely sketched that one for Souls thing, so let me just turn off screen capture for that. Yes. But yeah, I think yeah, I do like female designs as well. But I also want to try to work on doing male designs too, and try to make variety with give more variety to male VTubers because most of them they're you're either a idol star kind of thing, I don't know, like a K-pop star. It seems, yeah, that really is accurate, by the way. Or you're a straight up goofball who is on the verge of becoming like Looney Tunes kind of like thing. Best of both worlds, yes. Yeah, but I wanted to like mix it with like, I'm still like, I love being expressive and everything, and I'm trying to get used, like I do kind of like at times in real life I do see myself as like a little bit less expressive than I want to be. Like in my mind I am like everywhere. I am like trying to like show you guys all my chaotic bits and pieces, but like yeah, still it my the tone of my voice and also like my like even if we met in person I might still like seem a little bit like I'm like tired and stuff, but yeah. Yeah, I absolutely. Yeah, probably because I was thinking so much about like what to do with everything, you know. Oh wait, no, just open mouth. That's fine. This is like the that's okay. Oh wait, no, wait. Oh no, never mind. Yes, mood. Yeah, yeah. I know like a lot of people can relate to that, but yeah. Um. Yes. Yeah. Like. Yeah. Anyways, here's the yeah. Let me close the Discord for now, just because I don't want to get like notification from other like people on different servers. So yes. But yeah, this is the original ones. Yeah, I knew it was like kind of like a little bit smaller, but yes. Um, what was it? But yeah, so yeah, I want it to be a little bit more like in the like I want to have cartoonish expression, but not like overly like I'm a like in design terms. I still want to have it like where I'm like using it in an animation friendly kind of way. Like yes, I did grow up on cartoons and stuff, but and I think my art style kind of reflects that at times. But like I want to like have it so I'm still like semi taken seriously, but with at least in terms of design. But um, how do I say it? Um, yeah, like I want to have like a good mix of the two, and I absolutely do not see myself as like being like, oh, I'm a Mr. Serial Girl. I have a Riz emote, but I never use it because like like I do not think of any kind of pickup lines that even as a joke don't even work. Like I want to eventually make a character creator model. Like the character is literally from a video game character creator, and that I can dynamically change some aspects. That'd be interesting. Yeah, it will take a lot of time because like you have to like think about like the customizability and everything. But yeah, originally, yeah, I did also have some very ambitious plans as well. I did still like think of like a like two gender kind of like VTuber. Like this was like when I thought like maybe I could like give a shot at like doing like a live 2D on my own. Obviously that's like a different ballpark and I'm not doing that just yet. But uh I made a mock-up in Blender once. I cringe at it now because I am way better at Blender now. Yeah, yeah. I look at some of my animations. My first one, I'm still not. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it recently, so maybe I should so I could like get a reality check. But I'd say like it's decent at least. Um, but yeah. Yeah, I think like yeah, improvement. Yeah, it's still like yeah, it will always happen where you don't like your older designs and stuff like that. But yeah, what was I? Oh yeah, the original like live 2D model I was thinking about was like it had a completely different lore, and it would still like Yeah, I would really lean into like me being the self-insert character. Honestly, I pictured their characters be more annoying of like they're interfering with the plot of the VTuberverse kind of thing, and they're like, like this almighty omniscient person. I think there's way too many gods in VTubers that I want to like be straight up a hands-on kind of intervening kind of character. Yeah. Put it in art if you want to check it out later. Yeah, I'll check it out later. I already closed out Discord, so I'll check it out. Yeah. But yes. But yeah, like I had like a lot of ideas because I was new to animation, so I wanted to do like one where it was like for whenever I my head tracking would be like, yeah, so many gods, yeah. So I wanted to be, but I did like the idea of me becoming a superhero instead, or at least more adjacent to being a superhero. That's what Ant's lore mostly is like superhero plots because yeah, I come from a world where it's more like superhero like, I guess. Uh Obviously at least the one you saw in the debut thing is a little more tame, but in general the Nexo universe is more chaotic than that. But yes, way too many gods and everything, and I didn't want to be part of that pantheon again. So yeah, um, wanted to like dump put it down to like, yeah, I know a lot. Like my lore character has a lot of like stuff in there, but yes. Uh, speaking of gonna put Speaking of gonna put the master sword there as well. That because that's a 3D printed sword. Ooh, nice. Your forms have different powers, right? Yes. Okay, yeah. They're very still like very close to each other. Like, we both have like like the like very like just the same like strength, and we still have the same battle IQ because we're the same person. We have a regeneration factor, that kind of stuff. Stuff that are different are like I'd say at least how I picture like fight scenes going on for each other. Fuma feels like they're a little bit more flexible and more versatile because like they have a more like I think this has something to do with how they design Fuma being more slender and stuff. I think it might be because of the blazer for Soul. That I think Soul is a little bit bulkier, but but yeah, like I think like Fuma has like more like out there and stuff. I think like Soul could still like do better like in my head at least. I think Soul could do like backflips and stuff, but yeah, like yeah, they have different weapons. They can't like alternate between each other because they change within each form. Yeah, the weapons are definitely a dead giveaway that they're different people. Um Also, let's see. Although I don't show it too often. Fuma's bracer right here is like, think of it like Wonder Woman's bracelets kind of thing, where they're like little like shields and stuff. We do have some like decent like durability, and we could dodge pretty easily, like because we know like some attacks coming in. But like yeah, it does have that. It's also a fire starter too. Um, it it's like it's not like a flint and steel kind of thing, but yeah. Um, it needs like some kind of like volatile, like even like a fluid would work for it, kind of thing where um yeah, like that's where there's like this whole combo attack that I picture where Soul with his yeah, Soul has I should mention, I guess I should explain this too. Soul has like this kind of like has these stingers that you could see behind me as I'm speaking. Um his stingers are filled are capable of being like short range kind of projectiles where they like could spew out like they could either like spew out like a unique form of solenopsin, which is fire ant venom basically, or straight up sting like their opponents. to like do essentially like their irritating like their form of irritation. I haven't looked up too much of what Solid Opposite does, but they're known for fire ants for that. So yeah. Don't use too off those combo moves too often because usually our weapons are and also the ants at our disposal. Like the ants definitely are a vital part of a few missions and a few battles to be won because you guys have unique powers that will fill our niches. Um, let's see. But yeah, we are still like fairly similar still because like the base powers are that and this. But yes. From vibes alone. Also, this is crazy that I. Sorry, this is just crazy that I'm getting like lore questions and responses like this. Sorry. This is fun. This is great. I love doing this. Okay. Um, from vibes alone, Soul seems more of an intellectual slash gadget hero, with the singers and the doctor vibes. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah. At least during the debut, yes. Um, he was inspired by the Doctor from Doctor Who. So yes. And Fuma seems more athletic and dynamic, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I'd say like you're pretty like close. You're pretty like on that. Yeah, lore is fun. Yes. But yes. I'd say yeah. Like I think like, although yeah, I think like I want to like try to have like both of them be practical equals. I think like having like at least a small like like differences between each other are what makes it fun to like think of like interesting battle sequences. And yeah, I think that's pretty close to what I want to think. Also, I always have the urge to like even though it's canonically impossible, I do want to have like I want to have like Soul to have like the staff and Fuma to have the do like I don't know aura farming with throwing down the screwdriver thing because I don't know both like yeah I could definitely do both with like each other's models but yeah like I have to like balance it so like they have an excuse to other than like regeneration because that's part of the shape shifting process. um I do want them to have an excuse to like swap out because they have to swap out for weapons and stuff. Yeah. So yeah. Although my imagination wants me to, yeah. Also, I do not want this to. I want it to be different from Souls, but I don't want it to be like 1-to-1 like this. Um, let's see. Okay, so yeah, one, yeah, like yes, this is definitely not going to change because you can't have a nerd actually thing without like a pair of glasses and the pointer finger. Although I believe Fuma already has that with her talking thing. I want to like keep it up there still. If I wanted to like I don't want to like change their angles of like how they're positioned like but like yeah, like it would be fun to have like maybe have them go to the side whenever they're talking because yeah. Um let's see. I'm trying to like remember what I was picturing in my head. Let's see. But yeah, you're very close to like basically how I imagine like their fights to go on with yeah Soul being more of a gadget kind of hero, yeah, with probably more utilizing of like like he has the like the heaviest. I gotta go now. Need to email a professor. All right, thank you, Arkin. Also, like probably like talk a little bit more. So if you want to watch the VOD for anything else, go ahead. But yeah, if not, yeah, have a good time at college and yeah, goodbye. But yeah, I'd say yeah because like Soul definitely has he has to like think about like his whole like troop like with great power comes great responsibility moments with when and where to like use like almost like a one shot kind of like gadget kind of thing, because again there's a purpose to like having like a heavy weapon and he's aware of it. But like um he like needs he like he still like has it for like other various things like I made it so I had it so like along like the a little bit more versatility with the gadgets thing, because yeah it's baseline it's a grappling hook, a like basically a mini dagger, and um it's like a mini dagger and like um it has a grappling hook a and a taser. Why did I? The taser is the most important part. Why did I stutter at that one? The taser, I put a lot more versatility. I think like the current only things I could think about for the grappler is just simply it could either be used as like as it's intended as like a grappling gun kind of thing, but also as like a piercing weapon, like a ranged piercing weapon. But with the taser, I thought like it doesn't have to, like I want it to be like like for like bigger foes they won't like get immobilized just off the bat with like just your standard like voltage for a human to get like immobilized from a taser. So I wanted to have it have the function of I want it also, by the way, this for just to explain this, I guess I want to try to make it so like Fuma's leg kind of like wraps around the other one, I guess, but also try to make it so it has a sense of balance. Let me actually try doing that position just to see. Obviously, I want to have like maybe a little bit wobble maybe during the blink sequence, but yeah, just doing that. Or maybe like have it so it's like a little bit, I guess, yeah, okay. I'm doing it so it's like not wrapped around like it's not going to be wrapped around here, but it's going to be like more like just different angle kind of thing, contrapposto, whatever. Um, that probably means that the whole form needs to change a little bit, but I'll workshop it right now. But yeah, the taser could adjust its voltage, and I like to picture it like at like some of its like feats in terms of like changing voltage could be like mimicking holy light. There's going to be like varied monsters. Not actually gone, just won't be able to chat much if at all. Got it. Okay, understood. So yeah, like there's gonna be like various monsters and stuff, because again like I like to picture it as like the monsters are secretly just all the other mascots and stuff, just in like a more like they forgot their purpose and stuff. They're no longer tied to just the VTuber. They're like that. I don't want like so like I don't know, like they're forgotten mascots or something like that, I guess. And like because mascots are as varied as VTubers are, I'd say like yeah, they come in different genres of styles and stuff, from sci-fi to yeah, just horror based monstrosities, and they could probably spawn in their own monstrosities, which further mutates like the whole ecosystem of the VTuberverse, but makes it more interesting. Um, let's see, what was it? But yeah, like for instance, yeah, there will be like probably like some ghosts and demons in the VTuber verse, especially because I like to like imagine like I mentioned them briefly, but I haven't like fully developed them. I consider like Grimmy VT being like developing their VTuber verse character, although not much past like one or two scenes in my head. Thinking about like trying to like make it so it's like more myth, like has like more disturbing parts to it, not like gore kind of disturbing stuff, but like still like I don't know, down levels of it, I guess. Hmm. That's the only best example I could give. Owl House maybe. Nah, Owl House is a little bit more tame than what I have. Uh, yeah, like wanted to have it so it's like yeah, like Soul Soul knows that Soul and Fuma both know that they're going to be on like missions that like deal with like varying like creatures and stuff, and both they also would have like you have to like counter them with like their standard kind of array of things like like conventional means don't need like conventional means won't work all the time, but they have known ways, so yeah, let's have it so like oh, this is way too short for these kind of legs here. Let me actually look at this separately. Yeah, we need to change up those legs too, way more. um Actually, you know what, let's just change up the whole thing. We're gonna keep yeah, we'll keep the head where it is, so like I could swap between them still seamlessly. But yeah, this is what happens, by the way, too, in my processes that where I kind of like just like kind of like erase and undo some things stuff. Thankfully, this is just the sketch phase, so it's not too bad. And once I get this default pose down, then we will mostly be able to like go normal the rest. Oh, ad break. I'll talk more, and yeah, probably have to remember about stuff. Oh yeah, mythology and stuff. Okay. Oh, whoops. BRB. I'll put on just chatting. Okay. Made it exactly on time. Let's go. Mav. I was just like just cleaning up a little bit around the house. Not in my room, of course. Oh god. Oh, I really hope I'm not admin gold as but yeah, let's go back to this. Oh, I also have another thing I could talk about afterwards. Probably a little bit more semi IRL ish, but yeah, I'm keeping it like mostly trying to be lore speak. Um yeah, back to what I was saying about the tasers implementation. Yeah, so different ways of doing it. And of course I can't really like I it's not that like I want to like say I could definitely see like Ant using like magic and stuff, but I don't want him to like rely on magic. I don't think magic is his thing. So I want to try to have like scientific ways of semi-scientific ways or just like you like more like in like improvisational kind of like ways to deal with like improvisational ways to sort of use his weapons and stuff where that will work for even like magic magical like means, like try to dungeon mesh you kind of mess up stuff. Well, I guess they still use they use magic for some of their methods that could be used in technology, but I digress. The point I'm trying to make is that like yeah, like like the holy light being like replicated with a taser's voltage could like could still be used and stuff, and of course like yeah, I think like holy light like like that would probably still like cost a lot of energy than it would if I don't know I use like sun like just took the enemy outside and stuff, um or like got myself a crucifix, but or anything similar to that. But yeah. Meowku, hello. We're just yapping about some lore, and I'm just making I'm making my model, my female models, um, uh, nerd toggle that you can see on the male model right now. Female, yeah, yeah, female. Yes, yeah, yeah. We're just working on yeah, this looks a little bit weird, but yeah, yeah. See, yeah, we're on this model. I'm just like trying to workshop the beginning pose, and then like we could like try to like work animate a little bit more like that. But yeah, femboy. Oh gosh, darn it. There might be comments about that too. Yeah, actually, I think you're the first one who mentioned. Yeah, I don't know why no one has mentioned. Yeah, this is sort of femboy kind of material. Right here. uh it's a shapeshift scenario. Like they do have female anatomy kind of stuff. My male counterpart has male parts. My female counterpart has female parts. Yeah. Nah, don't worry, your secrets. Yeah. I'm just laughing because that's the first time like uh but yeah, welcome in, welcome in. I was just talking about yeah, like I was on like a little rant with Arkin, who's currently lurking. Just talking about just like some like weapons with that. Hey, I'm not lagging terribly today. Let's go. We might change that a little bit because I did crash twice during the just chatting segment. So stay tuned, hopefully, to see that. But yeah. Uh Femboy Soul and Tomboy Fumo and don't jinx it. No. I mean, I guess like what, Arkin, you mentioned that, and I just realized that oh wait, okay, let me show you some art. Let me go to the just chatting thing. Just, don't that map. I had to switch scenes for this. I think this is probably like on the verge of becoming femboy. Like, I mean, not femboy. tomboy Fuma, I guess. If I were to draw them in their correct proportions, maybe. Because yeah. I did mention, yeah, they do like yeah, these are my IRL clothes. If you haven't seen the art for a schedule, yeah. I have not thought of oh gosh, wait. Why am I in class? Oh, because we're doing an actually nerd thing. This is just nerd class. Yeah. I guess I should have explained that when I was just chatting, but yeah, that's why. Anyway, so the mitochondria is yeah. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell and nerd, yeah. At least you aren't at least you aren't in literally in class. Yeah, Arkin is yeah, in class slash email and professor kind of thing. Yeah, for real. But yeah. I'm not gonna mention what I have planned for some. I'm totally not gonna mention some plans I have for future fan envies. Online and not live. Don't worry. Got it. Understood. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned. Yeah, like, shouldn't you be like focusing on? Oh yeah. Okay. Hopefully, I'm not distracting you too much. But yeah. Um. But yeah. Let's see. Um. I'm not. I'm totally not gonna mention any. Just no. Yeah. I do have like somewhere like Puma and Souls have similar outfits for like what they're traditionally known for in like the audios and like some of these are like even like like some like TikTok trends. Even though I'm not on TikTok, I do see a few like dance trends and animation trends at times. So like like mm, don't want to like give anything away because I want to make one of them actually like a like either like a sub goal or a sub or follower goal, but yeah, there are plans of making both of them look both fairly masculine and fairly feminine for the respective verses. I like the Miku. I forgot which one. Are you talking about like the music or are you talking about are you talking about the music, or are you talking about the like I don't know, something like that? Miku's Nation Stand Up. The music, got it. Yes, I did check as well. It was Miku. Yes. Oh, nice, Mimi. Yeah. Mimi is a very great artist as well. So yes, of course. It's just because like I have done like some I did like one with Hatsune Miku and stuff. But yeah. What was it again? Oh yeah, so yeah, I guess just to try to just try to stir interest in what I have planned for other honestly one of them is definitely much easier than the other, but I do kind of plan on having a soul wear a bunny suit. Yeah, that was a decision. Like I curated like a playlist of like some stuff like that, but yeah. All right, bro. I know exactly. Yeah. Uh, uh, Fumo will also be wearing. Will probably like. I think like for those ones, I want to have it so it's like legit. I just want to like have it like where like okay, this is probably going to appeal to someone, and I'm not going to do like full on like I'm not going to like show my butt cheeks kind of like I'm not going to like I'm not like that kind of like appeal thing, but I know someone's going to like still think of it as weird, so like get them something I guess, and yeah, like just try to do equality by giving like just you know both like one in a like yeah like woman and girl outfit. That makes sense. Man, and also by the way, I'm not doing it like where like somehow like soul just like is like like just like like a skinny guy and like on the verge of like still looking very feminine somehow. No, he's still gonna like have just like his male traits. It's like almost like in drag, I guess you could say. This is gonna look like it's like almost gonna wants to use the bathroom or something. Honestly, actually, I just realized if I yeah, so complicated to do that. But yeah, all right, man. Yeah, these allegations are. It's only a concept, and I still have a lot of other stuff. And again, this is mostly in the like if we hit like I haven't thought of the sub goal yet, or follower goal yet, but yeah, it'll probably still be like a milestone, I guess. But yeah, it's just that like yeah, like try to experiment with it, and I know that like I don't want to like do major appeal where like I like there's like I'll like change up the proportions of the model, but like you know it's like bizarre kind of like the reason why I'm doing this kind of appeal because yeah. For example, I guess Oblivion, the Oblivion music video was kind of like one of those things where it's like um those like feet weirdos or something like that. I do not know how to draw. I don't want to try to improve my methods of drawing feet, but like I'm giving them at least something of like I don't know, like real like them not realistic, but like just like fairly like muscular thighs, I guess. Thighs um and stuff like that. Just yeah. But yeah. I don't know. I'm yapping just to try to save myself. Hopefully, it distracted you long enough. All right. Uh. Anyways, it's just something I want to like try to like work on. Just because like I love them like some like memes and stuff because like it's just kind of funny to see it just in non-conventional means of like having a guy just like and fully like proudly to I don't know just like I don't know like the more proud the funnier it is with like just like I don't know I don't know if it's like funnier or like just like a little bit more like impactful or just to see like someone like prouder to express just them wearing like either a maid outfit or a bunny suit. And then like vice versa like seeing like Buffsuki, I guess, like that Doki Literature Club meme where like just like like they like just change a like very like petite video game character into like this buff behemoth. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not uh don't know if I will ever lose those allegations, honestly. Actually, no, this will probably be the imbalanced one, actually. Just realize this probably yeah, this is the least comfortable position. So like maybe like this, that, and then we just have it like this. That. Yeah. Let's see. Let me get rid of this other sketch layer. Yeah. It's just an interesting thing, and I don't know. I'm trying to like try to like plus I'm like small creator and everything. I knew that like even though like I had gotten like a lot of like people to like come in because of my art and stuff, I do know that people want more when it comes to like VTubers and their gimmicks. So like this is one of them. Like some of these are those where I'm just simply doing it so get more people invested. I guess even if it like any publicity is good publicity kind of scenario. Though there are still lines that don't want to be crossed. Um, Uh, yeah. Yeah, nothing's gonna save me though. Nothing's gonna save me from those allegations. Oh gosh, because yeah, it really does seem very deliberate. If yeah, also my uncertainty is also not really helping my case too. I just realized I always sound like I'm uncertain about like certain parts, like where it sounds like I'm either like confirming or denying certain things here and there. But I'm too shy to say it, so like it's just something. It's just part of me. Okay, I don't know how to turn it off. Okay, like yeah. Lurk. Okay, need to watch a thing, so muting. Be back after. Got it, Arkin. Oh gosh, they heard the whole me try to the whole that. I mean, yeah. Okay. But yeah, see you later, Arkin. Um I guess they can't hear me. Um Let me try doing that position. Yeah. And yes, I am. Oh, I know this is my left. Let me do this. Let's see. How do I make it seem comfortable? Okay, so they're both touching the floor. Like firmly touching the floor. This is definitely difficult to just try to think about this. Let's try to go to the let's go to the arms actually, since like we're focusing way too much about the legs and stuff, and it won't be seen too often. So let's try to think about like how to express the right the right the right arm, I guess, because I don't want it to be like similar to this one right here where I'm just simply just fidgeting around, just kind of like holding my leg and stuff. Yes, I do think I could like fidget as Fuma and stuff, but um, I don't know. I don't know. Like something tells me that like I think like maybe. Oh yeah, yeah, that's what it was. Okay, I just remember like yeah how I was imagining it, which is I want to make Fuma seem a little bit more confident ish kind of thing. Like yes, I think like in like her face expression, it will still be kind of like the yapping you could see on my soul model, where I'm just kind of like rapidly just I don't know words are just coming out of my mouth blah 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 blah. But at least how she positions herself, it's a little bit more like firmly confident and like she's kind of like it's like as if like she's like one of those girls who are like wearing the glasses for just to look smart or just either to look smart or I mean like just geeky I guess I don't know how to describe it but like yeah she's a little bit more she's like more at least in terms of her body language at least she actually poses a little bit more sternly kind of thing. So yeah, maybe like more of like a hand on hip kind of thing rather than a hand on leg. Hmm. Let me change. Let me return turn it back to its original thing. I will. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change this like really often, but yeah. But yeah. Can't believe I'm like 2 hours in, like 2.5 hours in, and I haven't even like touched the extra details thing. I guess I've been yapping, but yeah. But yeah, I guess like we could have it like in a mix of like the default like kind of like this kind of thing. Kind of like this in a way. I think it's more like closer to the belly, I guess, but like wanted like on the hip kind of thing. So yeah, like but first let's redraw this so I could have like this reference. No matter what, the hand will stay the same. But yes. But yeah, just a little bit more confident, even though we are again same person, but different ways to express ourselves because different genders and clearly I'm just, known all the time to, be male. So boom. Also I'm checking Discord right now. Ooh, okay, that's the glow in the dark version. Got it. Nice. I'll look at the character creator one later, but yeah. Oh wait, he can't hear. Oh well. I'll just do a thumbs up there for yeah. Meow cool, thank you for the lurk and yeah, I hope you have a good time wherever you're going. But yes, let's see. Hmm. Okay. What else could I say? Oh yeah, the other topic I was going to yap about. Thank you. Yeah. The other thing I was going to yap about, I guess. I've been trying to like watch Crawley streams. Um, I if you don't, yeah, darn. I guess that makes me unlurk. No, whatever. Yeah, you could just like, I guess you could like just type out slash lurk and just say like, oh well, you're just going, like after like a few messages, you'll just go. That's usually what happens, at least. At least that's how I interpret some of these. Um, but yeah, have a good lurk. Um, let's see. Yeah, I've been watching a little bit more. At least one other Crowley stream. I decided like, why not? Like, they're collabing with Aqua and everything like that. They're doing like a little like, just interacting with each other kind of thing. I watched Crowley like before the Vettel reign, like way like very very like way back before the Vettel raid. So like this was before Backtuber and all of that. I saw a lot of like good like qualities about her, and now that like she's started getting more popular, I've still seen that kind of like behavior and stuff. I like I don't know. It could have may have influenced because like Crowley is one of the model like her model has a very similar like a very similar like coat slash like a very similar coat slash over like a shirt that goes over their like main shirt that looks very similar to a shirt I have. So like I don't know, I'm a sucker for for people with like that kind of thing, like either suits or but like unbuttoned button ups kind of thing. It's good. I don't know that kind of design, but still aside from that, now that like I've been able to like I watched a few clips here and there and stuff like that. I really like her like kind of like nonchalant behavior, where she's both like she's like silly and everything like that, but like like she tries to like handle the situation, however good effective that goes for her. Um, usually doesn't end too well, honestly, but still kind of like rolls with it and stuff, and like yeah, I think like her behavior in chat, like I think really matches like kind of like my own like kind of like streamer as well as like my kind of like kind of like a little bit of my vibe kind of going wrong. Like I'm like I like joking around and everything like that. Uh, I tried to like say that I tried to like control stuff like that, but like just by like either like yapping or talking over, but like still I know it's not too effective, but yeah, like I don't know. I just like kind of like appreciate that little aspect where simply think like oh hey let's just try to like calm it down a little bit. So let's try to talk it out, but then like chat goes wild and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, like they just seem like an interesting little cow. I don't know, just yeah, and yeah, yeah, and yeah, like sure, like maybe like they're not like they they're also like in the realm of like I'm not wholesome, but I'm not lewd kind of thing. Kind of like similar to like Shimimi's thing, like where yeah, like swears a little bit, and but like like she just makes like fart jokes and butt jokes. It's like childish humor kind of thing, but still like she could like definitely like have some serious stuff and like say, oh yes, yes, okay. I don't know. And I don't know, maybe I'm just like having like a weird picture in my head about Crowley, I guess. I don't know. Some people also could just think of like, oh hey, backtuber. But still I like their content. I just wish I think I'll watch like more content of them later on, but yeah. Also I think more of like this kind of thing. This is more like the hand on hip. Oh gosh darn, I just realized that I might have gone the hand on hip thing because I suck really doing this hand on hip thing. But yes. I did watch the stream like around the time I like was trying like I was like I mean like I think about like all the models like fairly like close to each other like or like just like consistently do it, especially if like I know I'm going to do it like later like this like that week or something. So yeah. Actually, let's keep it like yeah, let's keep it like straight like that and try like raise this up. I'm trying to like learn how I just also yeah, during like my time as like a art student, I like where I'm drawing like more anatomically correct people instead of like, cartoon slash anime like characters. Um and I realize yeah, like elbows and knees they're very close to becoming like especially if you try to render them like close to their real life counterpart. There's a lot of like complicated like bits and pieces in here, just and like if you get it wrong, it doesn't look too right. I don't know if I'm going to really take the class for. I mean, yeah, I'm taking the class because like it's part of my requirements and stuff. But also, I think I want to like still like try to maintain my style kind of thing. I try like yes, it is more realistic and stuff, and yeah, don't fully subscribe to it. Yeah, I think I want to like try to get to a point where I could like draw like a decent hand and foots, I guess. Foot Maybe the shoes are a better example, but yeah. I think maybe okay, let's okay, maybe don't like have it so it like bends too much, just kind of like this, I guess. And then like have it so like kind of like taps its foot like like we just go uh up and then down kind of thing when we animate it. Just to like, I want to like keep it so it's like with like some kind of like degree of like movement and stuff, but I guess like I don't have to like do because I think it would be I did animation where I if you haven't seen let me see it. Let me see if I could put it on screen. Uh I made a little animation, a short little animation for Palm who when they saw my art and replied to it. I always loved giving like people like their oh I know this is my PNGtuber. What where's media source? Okay, yeah, is there? There we go. Yeah, this little animation right here. Let me restart it. Boom. I was trying to like work on like weight distribution and everything like that. That was like kind of a joke because yeah. So if you yeah, canonically Pom Pom has size growth as an ability. And yeah, like they like I like to like picture like they have like a little prank they always love to do where they just try like grow on their because like Pom Pom is usually on Pom's head as we know, and think like they could take this opportunity to just like squish them like this. They're fine. They're fine. It does look like Palm gets suffocated to death there, but like no, that's not what happens. They're fine. It happens all the time. They make sure Pom makes sure not to like kill them or anything. It's just like a few seconds afterwards they just grow back to normal. But yeah, they're both friendly kind of creatures. But yeah, just like joking around kind of thing. Just friend kind of friend slash coworker kind of dynamic kind of thing. Let's see without it. I think I have a good form. Yeah, I think this will be it. I think this will be the one. Um, and then yeah, we'll just have like the leg move up and down kind of thing. Um, I want to try doing this arch thing that I've been seeing. Where yeah, like here and one, two, hold. Have like these two be like the longest ones. Obviously, this is not like a one-to-one accurate thing, but yeah, I think this will work. And this will make it like fairly different from this one right here. It's not like like completely like different. Like it's simple. It's simpler than this one. Like this one took a long time, by the way. This took like hours to get like correct, but like, and even then, I even feel like there's some parts are like, do they have to do like 24 FPS this thing? Because this like I don't usually do like usually these are like at 12 FPS, so I could like be a bit more choppier and stuff and make it seem a little bit closer to like how I would like legitimate like techniques that I would do if I were to like animate something like longer. and stuff. But yeah, let's turn off coloring. Let's start manipulating the model and stuff. Also, let's have it so there's like a copy of this. I don't usually do that, but for this one, why not? Uh, yeah. I always use this first one because it's again like closest to the default as possible. Yeah, like there won't be any like movements or anything. Just yeah, don't want to get rid of any of these pixels, so it could still be fairly accurate and stuff. But yeah, um, I think okay. I think the hands always changed though. Like I guess that's something. Um, Sometimes the bracer is also a little bit annoying to like redraw because like there's like a little bit of like you have to like subtly just move it so it's a little bit like taller, like length, like wider than this end right here, but also make this have the illusion of being wider. Yeah, I guess okay, no, maybe it was because I wanted the head to kind of like do a tilt kind of thing. Maybe I'll do that for when it's talking, when Fuma's talking, but like um as like as for the like the default thing, I think I'll keep it like normal like that so it's easier to animate that. It's going to be a pain to work on the mandible movement because I think I have like a decent like format for this one right here. Just kind of like moves like that, but I guess like yeah, I want to like try to have it so it still has the expression similar to this thing in here. This one right here, I believe actually one for Soul is like just cut parts of the like this is obviously in 24 FPS, so it looks a little bit different. These are like just cut parts of the default like mandible movement for Soul. And I think because it's so fast, I think it already like, it looks like a completely different one, but it's not. I already did this. It's a little bit of a lazy tactic, but I think I executed it pretty well to make it look distinct. Yeah. But yeah. I always forget um how to position this as well. Oh, that was nothing. Okay. Let's work on this hand right here. You know what? Let's swap it out. Let's go a little bit more intense. I'm losing a little bit of energy. Let's go to Sasuke Haraguchi's layer of stuff right here. Always, every time I want to like get like my mood back up and everything, I always love having the chaos that is Haraguchi music and stuff. This was originally just so I could just yep, but yeah, shuffle. Honestly, I've listened to so much of his stuff, even like Hitomania and Medicine I'll start losing their charm in a good way. Though I now appreciate more of their work, even the stuff that I originally just deemed as like, oh, it's a little bit too chill for his kind of audience kind of thing. No, I think like now, even like this stuff, like if I like looked at the lyrics, like even though like some of the lyrics are even for like native speakers are difficult, a lot of them still have like decent lyrics where I could like translate and actually find the actual meaning. So yeah. I don't think I'm gonna mess with the hair because I think this thing already messes up the flow of that. But yeah. Um this up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I think that's how it's done, right? Oh wait, actually I could. Oh wait, why didn't I think of this before? I could just look at the defaults move open mouth thing. Who has it like way more out there than I thought. Um huh. Well, I guess you have a visual difference between those two. Um this was like done like way later, so you know, I didn't I don't know. This I mean way earlier, just way earlier in the process, so I didn't know how I would format the hand and stuff, but yeah. Okay, so it's okay. Trying to like get a mental picture of it. Also, let's delete all of these other ones here, aside from the just the default, but like just different. Uh, actually, let's move that one over here so I could draw next to. Let me get rid of the coloring so I could get a better look at this. Okay, it's a deeper in and okay. Thank you. I think I got it. Okay, let's erase this. It's an updated form, so I think I could still just kind of like do it to my own thing. I really like again. I said like, if you have any suggestions of how I could like improve like the older toggles or something like that, or if I should make some new ones, then let me know. Cause yeah, art style changes a little bit, even slightly. Like it's yeah, and that one was the first of all of these, so me da da ba wa ba wa da da. There we go. Uh, Also artistically, I think I prefer drawing like Soul's arms more because design wise he has like it could, like he has you know his codes and everything that where it could like cover up like anatomical inconsistencies. And also if you know we unrolled the sleeves and stuff, it would still seem fairly accurate for a masculine body, though for or at least like a bulky body type, kind of semi bulky kind of thing. Um, but for Fuma, they have a short sleeve on, so you know the anatomy kind of shows, and I have to be careful about that, so it doesn't look too like blocky kind of thing. Now that I say that, it looks like the blockier one is already taking hold of it. Uh, oh yeah, also, yeah, I didn't need to be on that one for a little bit. Let me save. Also, eventually I will like change, like I will like make a new like create a file for this one so I could do like even more files and stuff, or for like I don't know unique outfits and stuff. I don't know how much I'll like commit to like doing like uh outfit based designs for at least a PNGtuber, just because it feels like, yeah, right, like yeah, there I even explained it. There's also a canonical reason for it, but you know have to like try to like think of like unique outfits and stuff, and then also do like several different expressions with that outfit. It can be done, but like I want it to like still be as unique as these ones, not just a copy paste kind of thing. And let's just keep this at a separate angle. I don't think I need to change the skirt fabric too much. I think the shorts are the thing that gets the most um changed out of it, because it's not like major kind of like uh also, if I don't feel confident enough to pull off like doing like a to rep to do Fuma's Fuma's outfit. I might do Soul. I'm thinking about doing Souls for Halloween with like a cardboard ant mask. I forgot who suggested that one, but or suggested something similar. But I think, yeah, that would be an interesting one. I did think about Soul in terms of like, do I like I would want to kind of cosplay them because they seem simple enough to draw, but also cool enough or to also just do again. I also kind of considered that for some of my newest, or some of like some. This was also like kind of my mentality when I was like designing some like other comic characters as well. Like, yeah, I want like people to like either feel comfortable in these outfits and also have decent designs and stuff. I'll have this one move as well, so it doesn't look like it's just this one foot, though it kind of is. Should I change up the hair actually? Let me see how often I change that. Okay, that annoyed is just default stuff. I don't. Okay, sad has a different hairstyle. Laughing, angry. I think I would. I guess. I guess. Sure. Let's try to like revamp this. Mm, actually, no, because then let's have it be a little bit more stern and stuff. I forgot to do this. I guess I should have thought of that while I was making also Souls version, but yeah. I might not get to the point where I could do the mouth talking part, but or at least not for like a good chunk of them. I'll get to like close mouth and blink, but probably not the other ones just because time. Um, because yeah, I just realized I've been here for a while, so and I haven't made too much. But yeah, let's change up the hair a little bit. Let's do this. So it's symmetrical. I'll like fix up the hand when it's back. We already have the sketch, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's try to do like even straighter hair than that, I guess. Maybe make it a little bit curlier. Like either I don't know, either messier hair. I don't like change up the silhouette all too much, but like could have like tufts of hair around here. I don't know. I'm trying to like I need to like maybe like it's not like as out there as the other one. I do want it to still have a little bit of foofiness though. Kind of like that. And then, ooh, maybe we could have like this thing, have like more of like a seamless kind of like dome shape right there. Not like that, but like I don't want to make them like pixel or cuboidal kind of thing, but like yeah. It's boring of like, it's a small redesign, but like it's not like major kind of thing. Because it's a nerd. It's a nerd. It's not too different from my own personality, as you can tell. I I don't mind being called a nerd because I'm yapping about like my lore and everything like that. Like yeah, lots of people maybe not care. Maybe they do care. Kind of yeah. Also, we might. Oh, also, yeah. Oh, if everyone's okay with it, I'm going to I think I'm going to restart stream once everyone gets home because um I did I did notice that like once we restart stream one time, some of the like errors we got later on will were kind of like kind of like mostly disappeared from it. Yeah. Just like a heads up, like we will like kind of like do it. Okay, they just arrived, but yes. We are going to just restart stream. Yeah. Restarting stream so we don't experience tons of lag. I'll say like we'll be back in like let's give it like 5 minutes to calm down. Yeah. Be back in 5 minutes. And yeah, I'm gonna mute and I'll see you in like 5 minutes. If I somehow mess stuff up. Yeah. But yeah, I'll BRB.